Rudy Giuliani and Lindsey Graham have been subpoenaed by a Georgia grand jury in relation to their potential criminal actions in trying to overturn the 2020 election results in Donald Trump's favor. Hear that. Two of Trump's allies subpoenaed by a Georgia grand jury. That's big. Let's read from CNN. An Atlanta area grand jury investigating former President Donald Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 election in Georgia has subpoenaed a handful of key Trump allies, including his former attorney Rudy Giuliani and South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham, according to court filings. The subpoenas also cover a handful of Trump's other former legal advisors, including John Eastman, Jenna Ellis, Cleta Mitchell, and Kenneth Chesbrough. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis has been leading the investigation digging into Trump's actions in Georgia. Several state officials have already been subpoenaed and have appeared before the special grand jury, but the latest raft of subpoenas makes a new phase of grand jury activity that reaches into Trump's inner circle. A spokesperson for Graham did not immediately respond to a request for comment. Bob Castello, Giuliani's attorney, said he has not yet received a subpoena and declined to comment further. So this is all in relation to a number of different actions that were taken by Trump and by allies around him to wrongfully change the election results in favor of Trump. Of course, if you remember, Trump's part in all of this was pressuring Brad Raffensperger to find 11,000 votes. That sounds on the up and up, if you remember this.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state. I only need 11,000 votes. Fellas, I need 11,000 votes. Give me a break. There's nothing
we'll just keep watching.
Wrong with saying that, that you've recalculated.
Well, Mr.
We'll watch Raffensperger's response, but remember how crazy that was. Trump goes, I need 11,700 whatever votes. I need 11,000 votes. I need 11,000 votes. Nothing's wrong with saying you recalculated. That is legit insanity.
Mr. President, the challenge that you have is the data you have is wrong.
The president pressures Raffensperger for an...
Okay, wow. Gosh, I forgot how wild that was. We need to watch old wild clips like that more often, because that is a former president, but at the time the president, calling a secretary of state of a state he lost in and saying, listen, buddy, I just need 11,000 votes. Like, what? You can say you recalculated and now I won by one vote. That is insane. And then the Lindsey Graham piece of this, we know what Rudy Giuliani was doing, obviously trying to change the election results, but Lindsey Graham also allegedly attempted to pressure Brad Raffensperger to do something to help Trump unlawfully win the election. Reading from The Guardian, quote, Raffensperger told the Washington Post Graham had indicated he should find ways to toss out legal mail-in ballots. He should toss out legal mail-in ballots is what Raffensperger claimed Graham pressured him to do. Quote, it sure looked like he was wanting to go down that road, he said. Speaking of Raffensperger, counties administer elections in Georgia, making Raffensperger powerless to do what Graham apparently wanted. True. It was just an implication of look hard and see how many ballots you could throw out, Raffensperger told CNN. Graham told The Hill the claim was just ridiculous and that if he felt threatened by the conversation, he's got a problem. That, I forgot how crazy that was too. He's specifically saying, hey, you know how we have this one way of voting that is mail-in voting? Yeah, a lot of those this election, because Trump went hard against the idea of mail-in voting, tended to go Democrat because Democrats felt more comfortable voting by mail because their leader of their party wasn't railing against them. Well, so they were going more for the Democrats. Could you just find some excuse to toss those ballots out? I won't tell anyone if you won't. So this is another step in the direction of justice for some of these people. And as I'll continue to say, I only want any of them to be held legally responsible if it can be shown undeniably not only that they acted in an undemocratic way, but they acted in an unlawful way. And hopefully that can be proven if it did indeed happen. But if it is the case, then seeing those investigations go forward is a good sign and will hopefully reveal the truth and then get consequences for those involved. If you support the show and want to give it the support that it needs to continue to live and continue to grow, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Luke Beasley, where you will get access for as little as $5 a month to a weekly bonus show, 30 minutes ish of extra content per week, as a thank you to everyone who supports what I do here. Patreon.com/Luke Beasley to become a member and the reason that I can do the show. Thank you so much.